Okay, right now I'm going to go through some of the difficult steps for the F-18 Hornet designed by Elmer Norvell. The instructions can be found on the Money Folders Unite Yahoo group. I'm just going to go through what are probably the more difficult steps, so you'll need to download those, join the group and download those directions if you want to follow the whole model. Right now we're looking at the beginning of step 4 where it says fold down top layer to be the wing, and then going into step 5 there are a few assumed folds which I'll go over right now. So the first thing you want to do is take this top flap right here and fold that down. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this flap and you're going to fold it up to this center line, making sure this point is nice and tight. Then you're going to take this top flap and you're going to fold it down, taking this layer with it and making a nice tight fold up against this right here. This piece right here is what's going to eventually become the tail of the craft right there. Okay, then the next part, step 5, is to valley fold this wing down. Now, there are no specific landmarks, but one thing I do like to do is take the circle here, where that circle hits there, as my landmark. So I'll put my finger there and I will fold it back, taking this back edge right to where that point is right there. So it opens up very nicely like that, giving that a nice tight crease. Then for this part, folding it up, putting your fingernail there using that same arbitrary landmark. When this folds up, you want to fold it up leaving a little bit of gap right there. Now what this does right here, what this is right here, is this is going to become this part of the tail fin. So the width that you leave open there is going to determine the width of that tail fin. So, and then you just tuck it under there, and again, all of these creases and folds you're going to want to make nice and tight, because you're going to be folding a lot of layers in eventually, and you don't want to let it get sloppy. Okay, so that gets us to the end of step 5. Actually, that's the beginning of step 6, and then what you want to do is fold this up like this, taking it to the end of the wing there and bringing it out this direction like this. Now it might be easier if you open up the wing a little bit like this in order to get that fold. So it may not want to sit very flat once you get that fold, and that's okay. Okay, so that's the end of step 6. And then you just fold this top layer, this wing back up like this, spin them all around, and then just repeat all those steps on this flap.